Music be the food of love. Play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. Strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet south breeze upon a bank of violets, stealing, giving odor. Enough! No more. 'Tis not as sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea. Naught enters there. Oh, of what validity and pitch soe'er that falls into abatement and low price, even in a minute. Oh, so full of shapes as fancy, that it alone is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What curio?
The heart.
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eye did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ere since pursue me. Well, how now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a cloisteress she will there walk, and water once a day her chamber round, with eye offending brown. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she will keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother? How will she love, when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? With the liver and the brain and the heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled with her sweet perfections. With one self-king, away before me, sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country, friends, is this? This, madam, is Illyria. What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. Perchance you yourself were safe. My poor brother. And so perchance may he be. True, madam, and to comfort you with chance. Assure yourself, as our boat is split, and you and the few safe with you hung on the driving board, I saw your brother, provident in peril, bind himself to a mast that did live upon the sea. I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves as far as I could see. For saying so, there's gold. Mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, whereto thy speech serves for authority, the like of him. Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, well, for I was born and bred not 2 hours' travel in this very place.
Well, who governs here?
A nobleman, in nature as in name.
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And is so yet, or was so very late. For a month ago I was led hence, and fresh was the murmur, as you know what the great do, the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What is she?
She was a virtuous maiden, daughter of a count, who died some 12 months ago, leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who also died, and for whose dear love, they say, she abjures the company and sight of all men.
Oh, that I served that lady. Might not make my honor occasion to the world until I knew what my estate was.
That would be difficult to compass, because she will admit no suit, no, not the Duke's.
There is a fair behavior in thee, Captain. I pray thee, and I will pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise as will become the form of my intent. I'll serve that Duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. What else mayhap? To time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, your mute I'll be. Should my tongue lapse, may my eyes not see.
Thank thee. Lead me on.
I am sure care's an enemy to life. What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus.
My true Sir Toby, you must come in all your reliance. Your cousin, my lady, takes great exception to your allowance.
Well, let her accept before accepting.
You must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine. I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough for drinking, and these boots too.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish night you brought a man out here to be her wooer.
Oh, Sir Andrew Aguchic.
Aye,
Well, he's as tall as any man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
He's got some 3,000 ducats a year.
He'll have it a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Oh, fine if you say so. He speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
Oh, he hath indeed, almost natural. For besides that he's a great fool, he's a quarreler. And but he hath the gift of a coward to lay his best in quarreling. Just thought one be prudent, he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
Oh, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so. Who are they?
They that have, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat, and drink in Illyria.
Sir Toby! Sir Toby Bell! Shall now, Sir Toby Bell!
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Oh, bless you, fair shrew!
And sir.
No, accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress, accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
A good mistress Mary accost.
You mistake. Accost is front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
But troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare thee well, gentlemen.
And thou so, Sir Andrew, thou might never draw sword again.
Fair lady, you think you have fools in hand?
I have not you by the hand.
But you shall have, and here's my hand.
Sir, thought is free. I pray you, take it into the buttery bar and let it drink. Mary, can I let go your hand? I am barren.
Thou lackst a cup of canary night. When have I ever seen thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Unless you see canary coming down. I believe that does harm to my wit. I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
But pourquoi dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not? Faith, I'll ride home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen, and if she be, it's 4 to 1 shall none of me. The Count himself, your hard-by loser.
Oh, she'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree, not in estate, years, nor wit. You see, there's life in it yet.
I'll stay a month longer.
Ah!
I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I'm glad sometimes in masks and revels altogether.
Joe, what is show me thy excellence in a caper. Yeah. There you go, and thy excellence in a galleon.
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters, and yet I would not compare with an older man.
Oh, well, let me see the caper. Let me see the
If the Duke continue these favors toward you, society, I mean, you being like much advanced, he had known you but 3 days, and already you were no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank you.
Who saw Cesario? Ho!
On your tenets here, my lord.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee even the book of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand in her doors, and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou have audience. Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Oh, say that I speak to her. What then, my lord?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse on my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes, and she will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a marvelous strife. Whoe'er I woo myself would be his wife.
Nay, I tell me where thou hast been. I have not looked by them so long as a parcel may enter lay thy excuse. My lady will hang me for that absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good.
Shall see none to fear.
A good length answer. I can tell you where that's hanged this morning. I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the wars, and you may be so bold to say your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You're resolute then.
Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other will hold, or both break, or gaskets fall.
Act in good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou wert as really a piece of his flesh as any.
Peace, you know, no more of that. Here comes my lady. Make that excuse wisely, be your best.
Wit indeed I will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have me do very often for fools, and I that I'm sure I lack be made pass for a wise man. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee.
Take the fool away.
You heard her, fellows. Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool. A more fool. Besides, your word is honest.
Too false, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. For, give the dry fool drink, then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that this simple syllogism will serve, so. If not, what remedy? The lady bad, take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Misprision in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna. Make your proof. Good Madonna. One more son.
Good fool. For my brother's death.
I know his soul is in hell.
I know! His soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen. What think you of this fool, Monroe?
Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do, till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for tuppence that you are no fool.
What say you to that, Monroe?
I marvel that your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. When I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brain than a stone. Look him now. He's out of his guard already. Unless you lack to minister occasion to him, he's gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so with these set kind of fools, no better than the fool's aim is.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bullets that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in no loud fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove. Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman who much desires to speak with you. From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam, but he's a fair young man and well attended.
Go you, Monroe. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. You see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it. Thou hast spoken, Miss Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool whose skull Jove crowned with brains. For here he comes, one of thy kin has a most weak pia mater. By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gates, cousin?
Yes, 'tis, gentlemen.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
'Tis a gentleman. Wow! A plague on me pickled herrings. I said, how now, sot?
Cousin, how came you so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? Is how I defy lechery. There's one at the gate.
What's a drunken man like, fool? Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. One drowns above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and a third drowns him. Go down and seek out the coroner, and have him sip him, my cuz, for he's in the third degree of drink. He's drowned. He is but mad, Madonna, but the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he will not speak with me.
Has been told so. And he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter on the bench, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Mankind.
What manner of man is he?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you all know?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. He's very well trained and speaks very shrewishly, but one would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentleman.
Gentlewoman! Gentlewoman! My lady calls.
Give me my veil and throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The Honorable Lady of the House, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her.
A most radiant, exquisite, unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech. Besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to comment. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good madam, please explain to me if you be the lady of the house, so that I may proceed with my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart, and yet, by the very things of malice, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve, but that is from my commission. I will all with with my speech in your praise and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I have taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not the time of moon with me to make one sort of skipping a dialogue. Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good slobber. I am to hull here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Surely you have some hideous matter for the courtesy of so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am, what I would, are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A comfortable doctrine. And much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom! In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method, in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any permission with your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. Then we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one as I was this present. Is it not well done?
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own and sweet cunning hand hath laid on. Dear lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. Were you the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompensed, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose a merchant, no noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless use, in voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature, a gracious person. But yet, I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
I did love you in my master's flame with such a suffering, such a deadly life. In your denial I would find no sense, I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemnant love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get me to your lord. Let me say no more. I cannot love him, unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love, make his heart of flint, that you shall love. Let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage?
But my fortunes if I stay flat, gentlemen. How sworn thou art! Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft, soft. Must master with a man. How now? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with the invisible. Subtle stealth creep in at mine eye. So let it be. What ho, Malvolio!
Here, madam. At your service.
Run after that St. Peter's messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Whatever I know, tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes, and I'm not for him. If that leave should come this way tomorrow, I'll give you reason for it. Hide thee, my lord.
Madam, I will.
Do I know not what, and fear to find. Mine eye to rid of flattery from my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not own. What is decreed must be. And be this so.
Officer, arrest this villain.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. A star shines darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall crave of you my leave that I may bear my evils alone. It were a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on.
Let me know of you, whither you are bound.
No, sooth sir. My determinate voyage is no extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me that which I am doing here. You must know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messling, whom I know you've heard of. He left behind him both myself and a sister, born in an hour. And if the heavens had been but pleased, we would have so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you pulled me from the region of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. And though I could not with such estimable wonder overfar believe it, yet boldly will I publish her. She bore a mind that envy could not call her fair. But she is drowned already with salt water, and I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, Antonio, forgive me for your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, which is kill him whom you ever desired not, my bosom is full of kindness. And yet I am so near to the manner of my mother that upon the least occasion where my eyes will tell tales of me, I am bound to count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
But not you eat now with the Countess Olivia.
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains and taken it away yourself.
She took the ring of me. I'll none of it.
Come now, sir. She peevishly threw it too. And her will is, it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, then it lies in your eye. If not, let it be his advice.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Won't you forbid my outside have not charmed her? She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that surely thought her eyes had lost her tongue. For she did speak in starts, distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's room? Why, he gave her none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise. I say thou art a wickedness, in which the prudent enemy doth much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Frailty is the cause, not we, for such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fetch? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am a man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am a woman, now alas the day. Thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe. Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew! Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes!
I know to be up late is to be up late.
False conclusion! To be up after midnight and then go to bed is early. So to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Of faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking. Here comes the full faith.
Now, my hearts, did you never see the picture of we three?
Oh, welcome ass. Let's have a catch.
Now a song.
Here's a sixpence. Now a song.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
Oh, I love song, love song.
I care not for good life.
Very sweet and contagious in faith.
But will we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl with a catch that will draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
Most certain. Let our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight. I shall be constrained to call thee knave knight.
'Tis not the first time I've constrained one to call me knave. Come, begin, fool. It begins. Hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Hold thy peace! Hold thy peace! Hold thy peace! Thou shalt
Were it turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Oh, free merry men be we. Am I not am I not of blood? Well, man, in Babylon, lady.
It's an admirable fooling.
He'd do well enough if he'd be disposed, but so do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
On the 12th day of December, my true love gave
For
to
the love
me
of God, peace!
4 pickled legs, 3 pickled herrings, 2
My masters are you mad? Having no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gather like tigers at this time of night. Will ye make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak out your cordial's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
Stop! We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Step up!
Sir Tobin, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbours you as her kinsman, she is nothing alive to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you're welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, for I must bid you go.
He concerns
His eyes show, his days are almost done.
But I will never die.
There you lie.
Shall I bid him go?
What if you do?
Shall I bid him go and spare not?
No, never. You dare not.
Out of tune, sir, ye lie. Not anything more than a steward. Dost thou think because thou art virtuous, there will be no more cakes and ale?
Yes, my Saint Anne and Ginger shall be hot about.
Yeah, go, rub your chain with crumbs, mine a scoop of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favour at anything more than contempt, you would not give rise to this uncivil rule. She shall hear of it by this hand.
shake your ears.
Twere as good a deed as any to challenge him to field and break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll deliver that challenge. I'll deliver that letter. I'll deliver it by your indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Dukes was with my lady today, she is much out of quiet. As for Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. I do not gull him into a neighborhood and make him a common recreation. Do not think I have enough wit to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of it.
Mary says sometimes he's a kind of purist.
Oh, what will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, by the expression of his eyes, forehead, and complexion, he will find himself as feeling impersonated. I can write very like my lady, your niece. Unforgotten madam, we can barely make distinction of our hands.
I smell a device.
I have it in my nose too.
She shall feel by the letters that thou dost drop that they come from my niece and that she's in love with him.
So work royal, I warn you. I know my visit will work with him. I'll plant you two, you make a third, where he will find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, dream on the event. Farewell.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle. One that adores me.
I was once adored too.
Now, come, knight, let's to bed. Thou hast need sent for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
I'll send for money, knight. If thou dost not have her in the inn, call me Gucht.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
No, come, I'll go earn some sack. It's too late to go to bed. Come, knight, come, knight.
Now give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, with that old, the piece of song, that old and antic song we heard last night. Come with one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship that should sing it.
Who was it then?
Festive, the jester, my lord. a fool the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out and we'll play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives the very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thy eye stayed upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
Oh, well. What kind of woman is it, then?
Of your complexion.
She's not good enough for thee, then? What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. But still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm. Longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Well, then let thy love be younger than thyself, for the affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so, to die, even when they to perfection grow.
Yes, the fellow, that old song we heard last night. Mark it, Cesario. It's old and plain.
Are you ready, sir?
I really sing. There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. Truly, I take pleasure in singing, sir.
Well, then, I pay for thy pleasure, then.
Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid, one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now, the melancholy God protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business might be everything, and their intent everywhere, for that's it. That makes a good voyage of nothing. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Now, good Cesario, get thee to same yon sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, desires not quantity of dirty lands, but parts that nature hath bestowed upon her. I hold as giddily as fortune. But 'tis that miracle, queen of gems, that nature pranks her and attracts my soul.
But say she cannot love you, sir, what then?
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a claim of heart as you have for Olivia's. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Does not she deserve the same answer?
There is no woman's sides can buy the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Make no compare between the love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
But I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps were I a woman, I should, your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will. For still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Here, give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place, bide no denays.
Oh, here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Malvolio is coming down this walk. He's been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to himself this half hour. Lie down there, for here comes the traveler. Just come, take it.
Oh, it is but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me. And I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think about?
Slight, I can so beat the rogue.
Peace. To me, a count, Monroe.
Rogue?
Peace. Calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a day bed where I have left them. They are sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
And then you have the humorous state. And after a demure travel regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs, to ask her for my kinsman, Toby.
Bolton shackles.
Oh, peace. Now.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown a while, and pretends wind up my watch, or play with my, some rich jewel. Toby approaches. Courtesies there to me.
Shall live?
The more silence be tranquil, the cars at peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And now Toby give you a blow to the lips besides.
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Now he's scared.
Impatience will break the sinews of our blood.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment have we here? By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. 'Tis in contempt to question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
To the unnumbered love, this and my good wishes. Very phrases, 'tis my lady. To whom should this be? Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know what follows and how their numbers altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Monroe. I may command where I adore, but silence like a nacreous knife. With bloodless stroke my heart doth gore, M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
All fustian riddle.
Oh, excellent wench, say I.
O-A-I. Name that first, let me see.
What is the poison she is dressed in?
Oh, and with what wings stand old shuts that?
I may command where I adore.
Why, she may command me.
I serve her, she's my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There's no obstruction in this. And the end. What should that alphabetical position portend? I could make that resemble something in me. M-O-A-I. Now. Malvolio, why that begins my name.
I say you work it out. You're as excellent as false.
But then there's no consonancy in the sequel. That suffers under probation. A should follow, but no doubt.
Oh, shall end, I hope.
Yeah, I'll cudgel him and make him cry. Oh!
And then I comes behind.
And you had any eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush this evidence, you bow to me, for every one of these letters is in my name. So here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In thy stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. And to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with the kinsman, serve thee with servants. Let thy tongue-tagging arguments of state put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made if thou desires to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still. The fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she who would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Why, this is open. I will be proud. I will be politic office. I will baffle Sir Toby. And what of gross acquaintance with him. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. And in this she manifests herself to my love. And with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove, and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in a smile. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I will not give my part of this work for a pension of thousands.
So I could marry the wench for this device!
So could I too.
Here comes thy noble dog, Richard.
Oh, shalt thou set thy boot upon my neck?
Or on mine ear.
Shall I be thy bond slave?
In faith, or I ear.
Oh, why, that has been in such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
Nay, the same true doesn't work upon him.
Oh, like aqua vitae with the midwife.
And he will see the fruit of the sports. Mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a color she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot help but turn him into a notable content. If you will see it, follow me.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy lute?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house. And my house does stand by the church.
So, thou mayst say a king lies by a beggar if a beggar dwell near him, or the church stands by thy lute if thy lute stand by the church.
You have said, sir, to see this age, a sentence is but a shuttle glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side turns out.
Nay, that's certain, for they that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanted.
I would therefore my sister had no name, sir.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister want it. Oh, but indeed, words are very rascals, since once disgrace them.
Thy reason, man?
Troth, sir, I can yield you none without words, and words are grown so full. I am loath to reason with them.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool, sir, till she be married. I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
Ooh. Oh. I saw thee late at the counter. Sit down.
Oh, foolery, sir. Just walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry for the fool to be as oft with your master. I was my mistress. I think I saw your bust up there. Yea.
And thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold. There's expenses for thee.
Now Jove in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
Nah, by my troth, I'll tell thee, I am almost sick for one. Oh, I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bled, sir?
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well met.
Aha! The matter, sir, is not great begging, but a beggar. I will tell you, my ladies within, I will constance them whence you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my welcome. I might say element, but the word is overborne.
Say, you gentlemen,
De vos gardi, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre servitude.
I hope, sir, you are, and I'm yours.
when you encounter the house, my niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain hors d'oeuvres on you.
That youth's a rare courtier. Rain hors d'oeuvres. Well.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me not hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
By duty, madam, at most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never merry world since lowly fame was called compliment. Your servant, Count of Single years.
And he is yours, and his as much be needs be yours. Your servant is your servant's, madam.
By your leave, I pray you, I bade you never speak again of him. Is that you undertake another suit? I'd rather give you to solicit that than music from its ears.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I consent. After the last enchantment you did hear, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me. You, under your hard construction must I sit, to force them on you in a shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. What might you think? I pity you. Not to the greater love.
No, not a rise, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
My then methinks 'tis time to smile again. Whole world, how apt the poor are to be proud. Fear not, good youth, I will not have thee. And yet when wit in youth is come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way.
Then westward how? Madam, you'll nothing to my lord by me?
Stay, I pray thee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
I think so, I think the same of you.
Then you think right, I am not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, but now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee, so that longer all thy cry, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam, nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou mayst move that heart which now pours like his love.
Oh, no, faith, thou not stand, John Lord. But thy reason, dear Venom, thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors for the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
But did she see thee the while, old boy? Don't tell me that.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Will you make an ass of me?
I will prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
Oh, and they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and some excellent jests fire new from the mint. You should have banged the youth into dumbness.
Yes, go challenge the Count's youth to fight. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note, and rest assured, there is no love broker in the world can more prevail a man's commendation with women than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to it?
Yeah, go, write it in a martial hand, be cursed and brief. It matters not how witty, so long as it be eloquent and full of invention. Taunt him with a license of ink. If thou doust him some 3 times, it shall not be amiss. Go! About it! Let there be venom enough in thy ink! About it!
Where shall I find him?
We'll call the cubicula! Go!
This is a dear man against you, Sir Toby.
Oh, I've been dear to him some 2,000 ducats or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him.
No.
But he'll not deliver it.
Nay, never trust me. But do stir the youth on to an answer. As for Andrew, if he were opened, and you find so much blood in his liver as would clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth. There's in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
No. Here comes the youngest Grenadine.
If you desire this bleeding, will laugh yourselves into stitches, follow me. Young Gold Malvolio has turned heathen. He's in yellow stocking.
Boy, cross-starched!
Must villainously.
Oh.
You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Oh my God! Bring us where he is!
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make a pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I cannot stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth, and not all love to see you, though so much as might have drawn me to a rendezvous. But jealousy, what might befall your travel, being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided, unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love to rather by these arguments of fear set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks, and ever thanks. And off good turns are often shuffled off with uncurrent pay. But were my worth, as is my conscience firms, you should find better dealings. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary in this long I pray you. Let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that renown this city.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Countess galleys, I did some service of such note indeed that were I ta'en here, it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of time and quarrel may have led to bloody argument. They may have since been answered in repaying what we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, for which, if I be lapsive in this place, I shall take here.
Well, do not then walk too open.
It doth not suit me. Hold, sir. Here is my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant, is best to lodge. There shall you have me.
Why I your purse?
Happily your eye shall light upon some toy you have a desire to purchase.
I'll be your purse bearer then and see you in an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. What shall bestow of him? How shall I feast him? For youth is bought more oft than begged or borrow. Speak too loud. Where's my Silvio? He is sad and simple. Suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Gobble? He's coming, madam, but in very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam. Why? What's the matter? Does he rave? No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship would best have some guard about you if you come. For sure the man is tainted in his wits. I'll go call him hither. I am as mad as he. Sad and merry, madness he could be. Tell now, Malvolio.
Sweet lady.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady. I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood. It's all scarring. But what of that? If it please the eye of one. It is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one and please all.
What? How dost thou that? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, yellow in my leg.
Now go to bed, Malvolio.
I'll come.
God comfort thee! Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. That was well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Monroe?
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon. Remember who commended the yellow spot? Wish to see the ever cross-gartered?
Why, this is very midsummer madness! Good Lord, that does not what we look to. As my cousin Toby, that some of my people have special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, you come near me now. No less man than Sir Toby to look to me. This compares directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him. For she incites me to that in the letter. I have lied her, but it is Jove's doing, and Jove made me painful. And when she went away now, let this fellow be looked to. Not Malvolio after my degree, but fellow. No dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple. Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Oh, which way is he? Oh, in the name of sanctity!
Here he is, here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go! I discard you. Let me enjoy my quiet. Go.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you? Sir Toby, my lady, prays you to have a special care of him.
Ah, does she so?
Go to. Please. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How now, Malvolio? How is it with you? What man? Defy the devil? Consider he's an enemy to mankind? Do you burn?
Great God, you be not bewitched.
Scary as water to the wise woman.
Mary will be done tomorrow morning. If I live, my lady will not lose him for more than I'll say.
Oh, hold thy peace. This is not the way. Let me alone with him.
Obey with gentleness. Gently. Intervene is rough. It will not be roughly used.
How now, my ball cock? How is it with you, Chuck?
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, Nix.
No, Lord, you will not hear of godliness.
Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more later.
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as improbable fiction.
His very genius have taken up the infection. The vice, man!
Nay, pursue him now, lest the device take air and taste.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Oh, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already of the opinion that he's mad. Let's see.
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warned there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Aye, it is. But do read.
Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good, valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not, in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show you no reason for it.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very good. To exceeding good sense. Less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me, thou killst me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew, at your cheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll get him.
You may have very good occasion for it if he's now in some commerce with my lady and will buy my heart.
Oh, go, Sir Andrew, away. Now will I not deliver this letter, but I will deliver the challenge by word of mouth, and I will so fright the two of them that they will kill each other by their looks like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Keep wait till they take leave of them presently after him.
I shall meditate the while upon some horrid message for the challenge.
I have laid my heart unto his heart of stone, and laid mine honor to a chariot. There's something in me that proves my fault. But such a headstrong, open fault it is, that it but mocks reproof.
With the same behavior that your passion bears grows on my master's griefs.
Your worthless jewel, 'tis my picture. Refuse it not, it hath no come to vex you. And I pray thee, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
Will come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir?
That defense thou hast, take thee to it. I know not what thou hast done to wrong him, but thy interceptor, full of despot, bloody as the hunter, awaits thee at the orchard end.
You do mistake, sir. I am sure no man had any quarrel to me.
Oh, you'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you value your life at any price, betake you to your God. For your opponent hath within him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish a man with all.
I pray, sir, what is he?
Oh, he is a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier and uncarpet consideration. But he's a devil in a private brawl, souls and bodies hath he divorced 3. And his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction shall be by none but death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his name. Give it or take it.
Oh, well, this is as uncivil as it is strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I knew it. Xenophanian, stay by this gentleman till my return.
Pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you.
Oh, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise. Treat him by his form, as you are like to find him in the proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could have possibly found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? Make your peace with him, if I can.
Well, I should be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I know so much of my metal.
Pray, man, you know he's a very devil. Parts of it.
I want metal with him.
No, let me give him that now be sacked yonder.
Plague on it! Had I known he'd been so valiant and cunning in fence, I'd not have challenged him. Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse. Great Capulet.
Together, this shall end without petition of souls. Remember, I'll ride his horse as well as I ride him. I have his horse upon the quarrel. I've convinced him the youth's a very devil.
He is as much conceited of him and pants. Looks pale. A little pain around his heels.
No, but sir, you will not be remedied. He will fight with you for oath's sake. But he assures me that he will not hurt you.
God defend me. A little thing would make them tell me how much I am a man.
Give ground if we see him furious.
There's no remedy, Sir Andrew. He will fight with you for oath's sake, but he has told me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on. Come on. To it!
If this gentleman had done offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
Well, what are you, man?
One, sir, that dares for his love dares yet do more than you've heard him brag to you he will.
Oh, well, if you be an undertaker, son, then I am for you.
Oh, good sir, so behold, here come the officers.
I'll be with you anon.
I pray you, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Marry will I, sir, and for that I promise you will be as true as my word. He shall bear you easily, and reigns well.
That's about
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me.
No, sir, no, John. Take him away.
This comes with seeking you, but I must go back. It grieves me much more what I cannot do for you than what I cannot do for myself. Unless you treated you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have done me here, and part being prompted by your present trouble, out of my lean and low ability, I will lend you something. My having is not much. Here, I'll make division of half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than lying, vainness, babbling drunkenness, or any taint of vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little. This youth you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by.
Oh,
Away.
oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good features shame. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are empty trunks of flourished by the devil.
The man grows mad. Take him away.
Lead me off.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true imagination. Oh, prove true that I, dear brother, now be ta'en for you.
Come, Sir Andrew, come, Fabian. We'll whisper over a couplet or two of some sage saws.
He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know still yet, living in my glass, even such and so in favor was my brother, and he went still in this fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove, tempests are kind, and salt waves fresh in love.
Wait a very dishonest and paltry boy, and more coward than a hare. For his dishonesty, you see, he leaves his friend here in necessity, and for his cowardice, you give up your aghast Fabian?
A coward. A most devout coward. Religious in it.
I'm after him again and beat him.
Do so! But now draw thy sword.
Come, let's see the even.
Yeah, we don't have to wager this even money, there's nothing in it yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow.
Well,
Let me be clear of you.
Mistake. No, I do not know you, nor I am not sent to you by my mistress to bid you come speak with her, nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I pray thee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He has heard that word from some great man and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I pray thee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money in it for thee. If you tarry any longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, we meet again. There's for you.
And there's for you. And there are all the people now.
Hold, sir, I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This will I tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coaches.
Come on, Ned, let him alone. I'll go about it another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, the others.
Let go thy hand.
Come on, sir. Soldier, put up your iron. Well fleshed. Come on.
I will be free of thee, and what wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy...
Oh, well, now I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood. Ha!
Hold, Toby! On thy life I charge thee! Hold! Ungracious wretch! Will it be ever thus fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where matters there were preached out of my sight?
Be not offended, dear Cesario.
Ruth be begone!
I pray thee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion's way, in this most uncivil and unjust extend against thy peace. And hear thou there how many fruitless friends this ruffian hath lodged us, that thou thereby mayest smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. Beshrew his soul for me. He started one more good mind thee.
What relish is in this? How sweetly runs the stream. I am mad. Or else this is a dream. If this be a dream, thus let me sleep.
Nay, come, I would thou be ruled by me.
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
You pretty put on this gown and beard and make him believe thou art some topaz the curate. Do it quickly now. I'll call Sir Toby the roast.
I will put it on, and I will dissemble myself in it, and I would I were the first that ever dissembled in such a gown.
It's a good day, Sir Curate.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby. For as the old hermit of Prague that never saw pen and ink, very wittily said to a niece of King Orthodox, that is ease. Therefore I think Master Parson and Master Parson, for what is that but
To him, Master Parson.
What ho I say, peace in this prison.
Who calls there?
Sir Thomas the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Sir Thomas, go to my lady.
Out hyperbolical fiend, how vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Oh, Sir Thomas.
Sir Thomas, never was man thus wronged. Good Sir Thomas, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Father, thou dishonest Satan, I hope you by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones who will deal with the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Thomas.
What? It has bay windows, transparent as barricados, and the clerestories toward the south north, as lustrous as ebony. And yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I am mad, Sir Thomas. I say to you, this house is dark.
Now, there is no darkness, but ignorance.
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say there was never man thus abused. I'm no more mad than you are. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our grandam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way approve his opinion.
Very well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, and I will allow thy wits until to kill a woodcock, lest thou dispossess the soul of thy grandam. Fare thee well.
Sir Thomas! Sir Thomas!
My most exquisite Sir Thomas.
Nay, I am for all waters.
You might have done it without my gown and beard, he sees me not.
Hey, to him, in thine own voice, bring me word of what thou findest. Would we were well rid of this knavery. If he may be conveniently delivered, I would it were so, for I am now so far in offense with my niece, that I cannot with safety pursue this sport. The upshot, come by and by to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does.
Who?
My lady is on kind party.
Who?
Alas, why is she so?
Who, I say?
She loves another. Who calls her?
Good fool. If ever thou wilt as well as my hand, help me to a candle and pen, ink and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to be for.
Master Malvolio?
Good fool.
Master, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
Fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. As well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well your wits as a fool, then you are mad indeed.
They have the property me. You keep me in darkness. Send ministers to me, asses. All they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here. Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy vain beagle babble.
Sir Thomas.
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Oh, I, sir? I, sir, God be with you, good Sir Thomas. My, amen. I will, sir, I will.
Fool, I say?
Alas, sir, be patient. Oh, what say you, sir? I am shent for speaking with you.
Oh, good fool. Help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, let's take that you were, sir.
Oh, by this hand I am. Good fool. Some ink, paper, and light, and convey when I set down to my lady. It will advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
Well, I'll bring it to you, but tell me true. Are you not mad indeed? Would you like counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Oh, nah, I'll never leave a madman until I see his brains. I will bring you light and paper and ink.
Oh, fool, I will requite it in the highest degree. Prithee, be gone.
I am not, sir! I am not, sir! Adieu, that devil!
This is the air, that is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave, you feel it, you see it, yet 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus. 'Tis not madness. Where is Antonio then? I could not find him with the elephant, yet there I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul does dispute well with my sense that this may be some error, but it is not madness. Yet doth this accident, this flood of fortune, so far exceed all incidents, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. Yet if it were so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs at their dispatch, with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing that I perceive she does. There's something in this that is deceivable. But here the lady comes.
Blame not this hasty mind. You mean well. Go with me, and with this holy man, into the chantry body. There before him, underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of thy faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. Ye shall conceal it. Whilst you are willing, it shall come to note what time we will our celebration keep according to my birth. What do you say?
Madam, I will go with him and with you, and having sworn true ever will be true.
To lead the way, good father. And heaven so shine, that they may hear me of this act of life.
Now, as thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
Give a dog. Right, does the spider bite dog again?
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
I certainly are some of her trappings.
Oh, good fellow, I know thee well. How dost thou?
Truly, sir? The better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
They praise me and make an ass of me. Now, my foes, tell me plainly I am an ass, so that by my foes I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends I am abused, so that conclusions to be as kisses if you are 4 negatives, but you're 2 affirmatives. Why then, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
Truly, no, sir, though it will please you to be one of my friends.
You'll be no worse for me. Here's gold.
But that it would be done with you, sir, I would you could make it another.
Well, you give me out counsel.
Put your grace in your pocket, sir, and let your flesh and blood obey it.
Well, I'd sooner be a sinner than a double dealer. And here's another.
Ha! The old saying, sir, is the third pays for all. The triplet, sir, is a good trick in measure, as the bells of St. Bennet, sir, may put you in mind. 1, 2, 3.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will go to the lady, I am here and wish to speak with her. and bring her along with you. It may awaken my bounty further.
Lullaby to your bounty till I come again. I will awaken anon.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was black as Vulcan, besmeared in the smoke of war. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is the Antonio that took Phoenix when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate, ashamed, and state, in private bravo did we apprehend him.
Oh, he did me kindness, sir. Drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas, but distraction.
O notable pirate, thou saltwater thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, in terms so bloody and so dear, hath made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on based and grounds enough Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas and raging and foamy mouth did I redeem, a wreck past hope he was. I gave him his life, and did dare to add my love without retention or restraint, all in his dedication. For his sake did I expose myself into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended, his false cunning, never meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out as his acquaintance, and grew a 20-year removed thing while one would wink, denied me my own purse, which I'd recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, sir, and for 3 months prior, no interim, no vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess, now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow thy words of madness. 3 months this youth attended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, that he may not have, wherein Olivia seems serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Gracious Olivia.
My lord would speak, my Julie hushes me.
To be aught but the old tune, my lord. This is fat and fulsome to mine ear, as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithless offerings have breathed out, that ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even what so please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not, had I the heart to do it? Like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love? A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly, but hear me this, since you non-regardants cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument which screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this, your minion, whom I know you love, and by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. I will. Come, boy, my thoughts are ripe with mischief.
And
I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
Most jock and apt and willingly to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all mores than e'er I shall love wife.
I be detested. How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Has it been so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Whither, my lord, Cesario, husband, stay!
Husband?
My husband, can he not deny?
Husband, Sarah.
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the basis of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up, be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as thou fearest. Welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by your reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness, what occasion now reveals before 'tis ripe. What thou dost know hath newly hatched between this youth and me.
A contract of the holy bond of love.
confirmed by the mutual adjoinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, and strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony that goes with this compact, sealed in my function by my testimony. Since when, my watch doth tell me, to the grave I've traveled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time has sowed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her. And direct thy feet henceforth what thou and I shall never meet.
My lord, I do protest!
Oh, do not swear! Have little faith, though thou hast too much fear!
For the love of God, your help! Send a surgeon to Sir Toby presently!
What's the matter?
He's broke my head across! Even Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too! For the love of God, your help! I'd have rather than 40 pounds or were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's serving man, once a Sorio. We took him for a coward, but he's a very devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario?
Odds livelies, here he is! You broke my head for nothing! And that's that I was sent on the dude by Sir Toby!
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb's hurt, you've hurt me! I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby Holmes. You shall hear more.
Oh, now, gentlemen, what is it with you? What's the matter?
This old one has hurt me, there's the end. Has seen Dick Surgeon, soft.
Struck Sir Toby an hour ago. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue and a passing measured pavan. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with them! Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? You an asshead, a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a go!
Get them to bed, and let their hurts be looked to.
Madam, I have heard your accused, but had it been the brother of my blood, I must have given no less with witness. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other felt so late ago.
One face, one voice, and one habit in 2 persons. A natural perspective it is and is not.
Antonio, my good Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost you.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in 2 is no more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I have a sister, whom the blind waves and searches to devour. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countrymen? What name? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. So went he suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fray us.
A spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad. Which fool might have participated? Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow,
And so had mine.
and died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
That record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his moral act the day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing lets to make us happy both than this my masculine usurped attire, do thou embrace me as each circumstance of place, time, fortune do cohere and jump, that I am Viola.
Madam, you have been disturbed. You are betrothed both to a lady and a man.
Be not amazed, right noble is his blood. And if this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. For boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hand. Let me see thee in that woman's weeds.
The captain captain that did bring me first on shore hath my maid's garments. He is upon some action now, endurance, at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
Fetch Malvolio hither. Yet alas, I do remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distract. A most extracting frenzy of mine own, from my remembrance, clearly banished his. How does he, Sarah?
Truly, madam, he has here written a letter to you. I should have given you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospels, so it skills not much when they are delivered. Open it and read it. Look then to be well delivered when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord!
How now? Art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness.
Pray thee, read it in thy right wits.
So I do, Madonna, but to read his right wits is to read the filth.
Read it you, Sarah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you please. I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. Madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
See him delivered, Fabian. My lord, if it please you, these things further thought on. Think of me as well as sister, as wife.
I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You from this time forth shall be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
On my lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you've done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write from it if you can, and hand your praise. Or say 'tis not your seal, not your invention. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then. And tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor. You bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings and frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and acting this in an obedient hope. Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and guzzle that e'er invention played on? Tell me why?
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though I confess much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hands. And now I do bethink me, it was she first told me thou was mad, and then camest in smiling, and in such forms that were presupposed upon thee in the letter. Of thine own cause you shall be both the plaintiff and the judge.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawl to come take the condition of this present hour, and hope it shall not. Most freely I confess myself and Toby did set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous part we had conceived against him. The writer in the letter had Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her. How with sportful malice it was followed, may rather pluck on laughter than revenge, if that the injuries be justly weighed that have on both sides passed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee. Why? Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness Buona parla. I was once sir in this interlude, once said dopa, sir, but that's all one. By the poor fool, I am not mad. But do you remember, madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal when you smiled on his gag? And thus the worldly game of time.
I will be revenged on the whole pack of you.
You have been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and treat him to a peace. Meanwhile, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come, for so you shall be when you are a man, bow in another habit seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When I was a